Oh, there's the light. There's the light. So we've got that. There's that. There's that. Hello, one person so far. Let me pop out the chat and move it over here. In case you wonder why I do that, I'm. Whoop. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, let's bring that back up. Let's make that the right size. There we go. Panic. Hello, Mona. Hi, Mona. I cut my chat off. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the chat rules showed up or not. Oh, I hope they did. Hi, everybody. Hang on a second while I get combobulated. Okay, good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Sunday color and chat with CLAldridgeArt. Hang on a second. Let me get myself together, and we are ready to roll. Well, hello, Shara. My dear Shara. I have a stack of things here, and I just want to say hi to everybody as you are coming in the door. Pull up my camera controls, make sure that everything there is working. And okay, so I've got autofocus. I'm going to turn it off for right now. Hello, Edna, and hello, Daryl Lynn. And oh my goodness, it is so nice to see everybody. And I'm losing subscribers. I don't know why. So just sort of one or two here and there. So I'm wondering if I'm doing something wrong. So if anybody knows or what might be going on, please, drop me a line. Don't know what's happening there. It could just be attrition, people who signed up that don't want to, but it's always something to worry about. Hello, Barb. Nice to see you. And it has been a very good week here in the studio. I released 2 new drawings, which you might already know about. They are linked in the description, and these are them. This one is Nouveau Dahlias, which is a companion to the Nouveau Tulips that we did and colored. And then I also did a new mandala. This one's called Hearts and Flowers Mandala. And this was recently colored and posted in my coloring group by Sue Curry. She was the first one in, and it turned out so pretty. And oh, okay. I thought that they had shown up, but apparently they did not. So, only 2 chat rules. Chat rules. Please be over the age of 17, and please be kind to one another. And and there they are, the chat rules. And it occurs to me that the little issue with a few people unsubscribing might have to do with that thing with Thomas, but it just came down to a choice between everybody being comfortable, because the last thing in the world I want is for people to come in and not feel like they're comfortable, like they're going to be free from being sort of harassed. even if it's not harassment, even if it's meant in a complimentary way, if somebody, isn't responding to you, the answer is not to, keep pushing at it. And uh, yeah, exactly. Mona, thank you. Thank you very much, because yeah, it was making me a little uncomfortable too. A In this day and age of, of digital everything, we never really know who people are. And um and given all the stuff that happened last year, and all that, I'll just sort of all the weirdness that goes on in the world right now around cancel culture, and and just people being strange. I'm sorry, but I'm always going to err on the side of keeping all of you safe and comfortable. And, and so if unfortunately a couple of people get bent out of shape when I block somebody, then I'm happy to live with that. Um, but if I can provide a drama-free zone, it's all I ever want from the world. I just want a drama-free zone. The minute I see drama coming, I whack it on the head. Anyway, all right, let's talk about Happy Mail. This week has been a plethora of Happy Mail, and the first thing out of the box is from our wonderful Dee Dee Willingham. I was in Dee Dee's show Monday last week, and she was showing off these very cool books, paper, and there's like three of them, and they have all of this very cool paper. It is it is size paper. So this is roughly, roughly 7.5 by 10. Okay, so these books are full of this 7.5 by 10-inch paper, and it's very cool. Now this is just black and white section, but most of it's colored paper, like for scrapbooking and stuff like that. There are a few coloring pages, but I am just, fascinated by paper crafts these days. Well, one of the things that Dee Dee was showing, and, like this is an example of one of the pages. Now, these aren't coloring books. These are actually for crafting. And no, they're not 9 by 12. They're actually 7 by 10, or 7.5 by 10. But she got to this page, which is, it was grayscale. But, and so I really loved it, because to me, it just screamed for watercolors, right? So she sort of picked me out of the crowd and said, "What colors?" And I said, "Apricot and gold with just a touch of red," thinking the flower, right? And she thought I meant gold metallic. So we sort of went with it in the show, and look at how beautifully it turned out. And she sent it to me and said if I wanted to make it gold and apricot, I could do that. And I may yet, but right now, I just want to admire it the way it is, and the fact that Dee Dee did it and was kind enough to send it to me. So I just love that. She is so good to the fellow artists out there. If you are unfamiliar, which I can't imagine anybody is, But if you are unfamiliar with Dee Dee Willingham's channel, she does a live show every Monday and Wednesday, beginning at 8:30 a.m. Well, it actually begins at 9, but she comes on at 8:30 to say hi to everybody. So I may add some color to that, but it's so pretty. And then the back of it is a print. But in this book, I don't want people to think that the book is all black and white coloring pages. It's not. She just sent me pages from the black and white section. Hi, Gary, and hello, Risa, and Kathy Nichols, and all of the folks. And so anyway, and I don't want to turn this envelope over because I don't want to show Dee Dee's address. All right, so the next thing that came in, our Miss Shara. So Shara sends me a message, and she says something about, do you have the Faber-Castell polychromos? And I said no. And she said, well, do you have any of the Pablos? And I said no. And she said, well, I do have an extra copy of Colin Thompson's special edition of Coloring Heaven. Would you like me to send it to you? And I'm like, oh, yes, because I've been trying to get his book, right? And it's out of print. So a package arrives this week from Shara. You gotta love her. And in it are these very cool things. So the first thing out of the box is The Soul of a Woman, which is a mosaic grayscale coloring book. And it's by Black River Art. That is Carlin Douglas, I think. And I don't really know them at all, but it's a very cool book. It's a travel size. And look at, now it's obviously mosaics, but look at the pictures in it, because doesn't this just sort of scream watercolors? To me, it just sort of screams watercolors. Break out those watercolors and do these in, in splashes of color, not in detailed coloring work, but, and so each one is a mosaic and then also a regular. And it's really thick. This one's cool. It's just really cool art. Yeah, loose watercolors. Exactly. Just kind of like this on the front. When you look at the front of it, with the way that this is done, it's watercolors, obviously. Just sort of splashes of color. And it's gorgeous. Now, of course, I don't color people, but I might make an exception on a few of these pages. It's just, it just screams for watercolors. And they're just, literally, everybody, look at that. It's just chock full. Absolutely chock full of these photographs. So hi, Jill. Hello, Libby. Oh my goodness. Hello to all of the folks who are lurking. There've got to be lurkers because there's more people showing up on chat than there are talking. And so yeah. Oh, wait. That's cute. Oh, I like that one. Wait. Oh, yeah. See, I like that a lot. Um, and so this is very cool. Now, and then apparently there are other Black River art coloring books. Now, I don't know what seems to me there was I've got controversy in Black River art in my head. I don't know what it was. I don't pay attention to that stuff, but I can't think of any reason not to show good art. So, all right. Yeah, that's exactly like what it says it is. That is a set of 18 Pablo pencils. Now, I am hoping that what happened here is that Shara did not go out and buy these things brand new. For me, I think that what happened is that these are she tried it set and then had to have the full set purchases. So she's passing along her initial sets. But I did, in fact, look at these beautiful pencils. And they are oops, you probably don't want to look at the glare. They are absolutely gorgeous. Now, that completely said, they are simply pencils. There is no extra talent in these pencils. The only way that you get better at coloring is by coloring, is by practicing. It's by, yeah. And Shara, I'm going to agree with you. After having done these, now I did, of course, you know I did because I'm me, right? These are these Caran d'Ache Pablos. Now, they're beautiful. They're just pencils. They didn't wow me. You know, there wasn't some magic, you know, that just went down on the page. They were easy to color with, just like my Prismacolors, just like my Deli brand pencils, just like the Sargent Arts, just like the, you know, the Black Widows. They have some very beautiful colors, but they're just pencils. They're just very expensive artist grade pencils. Now, it could just be that I'm just coloring with artist grade pencils, or that I'm just not that good, which is also completely the case. But they are absolutely gorgeous. But if they are not in your budget, do not yearn for them. Because I think that ultimately you can get as much value for your coloring advancement out of a set of Sargent Arts as you can out of spending a ton of money on a set of Pablos. That said, I don't want to take anything away from Caran d'Ache because they do make absolutely incredible, beautiful products. When it comes to Neo 2s, nobody is better. The pencils are great. They really are. But they're just, you know, this is the artist set. Now I have linked it below, just in case. Though there are those of you who would like to try this. They, to me, I was not super wowed. Now, of course, there are lots of different sets. Is it Caran d'Ache that does the luminance or all of that? The light fast are okay. Now I don't know about any of those. I can say that as far as the Pablos go, they're very nice pencils, but they're just pencils. Okay. Oh yeah, it gets even better. Now, I had always said, right, I have the Deli brand pencil, which is the, hang on, let me grab them. Now, Rose Rambo, who I absolutely love, sorry about the dust, sent me these when she upgraded to the real deal, right? Now, these are my Deli Starjoy pencils. You've seen me use these a lot. They are absolutely gorgeous, right? Absolutely gorgeous. There's a bunch of them. Is everybody in the buff? Oh no. Okay. Okay, good. Is everybody back? I don't know at what point you lost me, but I did say I was talking about the Starjoys, and you know I love these. I had never. They're beautiful pencils, and they look just like. I mean, they literally look just exactly. They look just exactly like a polychromo. They have the same weight, the same feel, the same smoothness of the paint. They have gold lettering. But I had never had Faber-Castell to compare them to. This is another of the limited edition sets. This one is Anne Swan, which is a special edition. It's floral shades, right? And these are them. Now, y'all don't hate me. I like the Deli pencils better. These are very nice, but they don't color any better than those Delis do. They're not. They're not. The colors aren't brighter or more vibrant, or a deeper depth of pigment or anything. These Delis at $26 are just as nice as these. They feel exactly the same. The only difference is those Delis have silver metallic writing and no doodah information or color names on them. Actually, I think no, I don't think they do have color names on them. Let's look. Well, I've got a bunch of them right here. No, they have no color names on them, just numbers. Right? Yes. They do smell exactly the same. This is them. Now, there is usually a link for these, and let me find it right now because I have a link. Hang on. Hang on one second. I've got something else up on my screen. I want to bring up, I'm looking for notepads. Wait. Files. January 6th notes. find Deli. D-E-L-I. Nope. Find next. There they are. Copy. And no, don't say it. Okay, and okay. Enter. That's my Amazon link to this Deli Starjoy brand. Now that is the last one that I have. I could look up a new one, but these are, I mean, I could do a direct side-by-side comparison right now with, let's pick a color. We'll do it right here in this book. To be fair, I want to choose the same color in each set. And I don't know that I can. Let's try this. This is a red violet. Well, actually, now these are the swatches on the Deli Starjoys. Now, once again, I'm going to say this is my personal opinion. All right, these are the Deli Starjoys right here. So I don't want anybody else running out and saying that I've committed blasphemy against, their favorite pencils or anything like that. Let's try the May green against the 149. All right. So that's the May green. That's the 148, the 146. All right, the 149. We'll compare my favorite green, which obviously is my favorite because look at how short it is. So let's go to here. Now these are actually sort of different, right? Goes down very easily. And it's beautiful. Goes down equally as beautifully. And it's beautiful too. Now the colors are slightly different from one another, but this, I defy you to tell me which one is which. Now, the Deli is a little bit shinier. The Faber-Castell is a little bit more matte. So I'm just fine. I'm gonna say Tina, and I realize it's kind of hard to. Let's see if I can get you really down there to see that is. Whoops. Make that go down. Camera controls, please. Thank you. Focus. Okay. So, I mean, that's, like I say, they are slightly, like, they're not a true color for color match, but you saw, I mean, they're just the same layer. That's just one layer. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can layer. Oh, you can layer with these all day long. Over and over and over each other because they're oil-based pencils. So there's no wax buildup. That's just pencil weight. I mean, just the pencil weight. This is the Faber-Castell with just the pencil weight. This is the Deli with just the pencil weight. They're the same. I mean, they're the same damn pencil. I'm telling you. Sorry. It's true. See, Rose told me this. And I, said, oh, no, it couldn't possibly be. I mean, look at the price point differential. All of that. If it were my money that I'm spending, I'm going for the Deli Star Joys every time. Even if I could afford the Faber-Castells. Just one person's opinion. I love them. Believe me. I love these pencils. But I don't need, the talent isn't in the pencil. It's in the artist. It's in you. You could color with the cheapest, oldest set of ancient Crayola colored pencils and still color better than somebody with a set of Pablos or a set of Faber-Castells, polychromos, Lumis, whatever, that doesn't know what they're doing. That said, I love them. Pet the pencils. Y'all know I am. I love what the coloring industry has done for art supplies, for having. Sorry, Shara. Like I say, it's just my personal opinion. There are going to be plenty of people out there who are going to disagree with me. But, I mean, the bottom line is this. This is beautiful. Now, whether or not these are more light fast, I don't know. These don't appear to fade, but maybe they do. On the other hand, oh, wait. No, I didn't. Oh, you just ordered them yourself to see. Got it. Okay. Yeah, you can layer all day with these, Kathy. You really can. The only real difference I saw at the weight that I used it at is that the polys are the polys are a little more matte and not as shiny as the delis. So I think the delis have probably a little more oil in them than the polys. It does make them slip and slide easily over each other. And like I say, you can blend all day with them. There is a reason why these are my favorite pencils. I knew there was, and they are my, if I'm going to go for pencils, my go-to is almost always going to be the Delis for this. And then the the Sergeant Arts. It's hard for me to not love my my Prismacolors, but if I could only buy one set of pencils, wax pencils, it would probably be the Sergeant Arts over the Prismacolors, only because of cost. And so, yeah. So there's that. No, I did not read all of your other comments, except that you ordered a set of, I'm assuming that you just ordered them. The Delis. Okay. She says, it just gets better, folks. It just gets better. She says, I can still send you the Coloring Heaven if you want, but I thought you might like this better. I about screamed the house down because I wrote to the publisher. I was so sad when this went out of print and I could not find it anywhere. I had a chance to buy it at Book Outlet and I missed it. It was gone. And I hesitated and I didn't realize and of course now I know, because he had the special edition of Coloring Heaven. Now because I get to show this, I have gone ahead and linked to the special edition of Coloring Heaven magazine. I have not Bunstiffy. I don't know what that is. Bunstiffy. Bunt stifle. No, no, I haven't. I haven't. I don't think I've ever even heard of them, Daryl Lynn. I know Faber-Castell makes a number of, I mean, they've got the polychromos, and yeah, exactly, Shara. So anyway, is there anybody out there who is unfamiliar with this book? This is one of those that's right up there with the Ink House as far as coolness. They're a student brand. No, I have not. I have not. And it's just obviously fascinating. This is an Escher type, an Escher type drawing. And so I was wondering, how do you color these? And the answer to that is one little world at a time. So each of these worlds of his little area sort of has an attachment of some kind to the one below it. A stairway, an entryway, something along an attic climb, something along those lines. But they're all unconnected. And so the way that you, of course, do this in this book is one little square at a time. So if you have a book like this, and like I say, I linked to the Coloring Heaven because it is the only way, unless you already own this book, it's the only way to have it for right now. Now, I'm hoping that the renewed interest in his book that Coloring Heaven brings will cause the publisher to republish this, because it is just amazing. it's just amazing art. And of course, Colin Ravensburger does puzzles. So you can buy his puzzles, Ravensburger puzzles. But this is the coloring book that was adapted from those. And it's just, just as an art book, it is absolutely amazing. I just don't know if you can see it. Hi, Heather. Heather. H. Wilson. You know, that's funny. I have a cousin named Heather Wilson in Canada. That'd be too weird. She's actually a cousin through my stepmother. The Etsy seller has the book. Oh, of this? You have an Etsy seller that has this book? Really? Oh, well, hey, there you go. Well, throw in the link. Oh, you did? Okay. How did I not know that? I guess we never discussed it. Hi, Leah. How are you? And hello, Jill. Hello, Heather, or hello, H. Wilson. It just says hi, Heather W. So I'm assuming that that Heather W. is H. Wilson. Hello. So anyway, this is just, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And so, I mean, you all have seen me color with the Star Joys. And now I know they really are. They're very, I mean, they are very similar. Now, granted, these are beautiful. These polychromos are beautiful. There's no doubt. This is the Anne Swan Special Collection, so it's designed for florals. So it's got lots of good flower colors, just a little brown, some beautiful greens, a nice dark indigo for shades and shadows, but otherwise, primarily, it is only for flowers. But yeah, yeah, sorry, just one person's opinion. Didn't mean to go shattering worlds. Anyway, I love this art. Shara, thank you very much for your always so generous. Okay, I'm waiting and just to see if we get back. Okay. 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 All right. All right. So Mona's going to refresh, hopefully. And is everybody else okay? Is everybody else back? Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh, yay. Okay. Thank you, Risa. Okay. Love this. I just love it. So I almost want to color in this with the ink tints, but I feel like I should probably use one of these new sets of pencils. And yeah, I just, on the one hand, I want you to down here so that you can see some of the detail work on this book. And on the other hand, it's it you kind of need to take in the whole thing to really appreciate how cool it actually is. Now, I know a lot of us have seen this, right? Colored. Lots of folks have colored this one. And I think that's because this is one of the ones that is in the Coloring Heaven. But I just look at how whimsical this world is. It's a world under the stairs, right? But there's a door here, but there's a huge sign that talks about Max's Music Shop as at the first left. So there's Max's Music. And, then it's obviously got an entrance here. Then you would go upstairs to this door, out. You can go in this basement, which then would obviously have stairs to this house and out and on. But look, there's a car. So where's that car going to go? There's no road. So the road must go in the wall, right? And it just, I just love this. Wow. That's amazing. That is a heck of a price difference. Anyway, and then this, which is, I haven't quite figured this out yet. This guy is reading a book. There's creatures pounding him on the head or catching flies. Frogs. His feet are sticking out from whatever this is. Anyway. You just, hello, Christine M. Christiane. And AliExpress has the delis for Canadian dollars, $51.20, free shipping. See? Yeah, the Deli Star Joys are it's definitely a Chinese knockoff. There's no doubt about it. But but every once in a while, we all have to remember where this stuff gets ordered from, who manufactures it, and ships it out. It would not surprise me at all to learn that's a proprietary formula that somehow ended up in that pencil, distributed worldwide under a different name. So yeah. And Christiane, you can shop for me anytime. Because that's great thinking. I would not have thought about that. Of course, I sort of have a fundamental issue being an artist with products that are sort of mass manufactured in Japan or in China, only because of the intellectual property infringements, which they have done on numerous occasions to my fellow artists, including Didi. They not only violated Didi, they violated the girl who does the Australian lady who does the You know who I mean, right? She's famous, and her name escapes me. But Dee Dee did her picture. Barry's famous Australian fairy artist. Beckett Griffith. Jasmine. That's her. Yes, Jasmine Beckett Griffith. That's it. Exactly. Anyway, maybe it's because Colin Thompson draws symmetrical things. Maybe that's why his art speaks to me the way that it does. But it's the same reason that that Rory Dobner's art speaks to me from the Ink House, which is this one. It's just there's just something clean and perfect about it. I like unsuperfluous. It's got lots of shading, but there's no extra gigas out there, and that's what I like. No, I have not ever ordered anything from AliExpress, but Heather, that is not unusual because I don't order anything because I basically until April of next year, there is no extra spending money for me. There is only groceries, lights, water, and gas when I can afford it. Unless I have a really good Christmas season. Yeah, but finances around here are always, they don't allow for extra stuff. Unfortunately, the last extra that I bought was that camera. And I did. I bought the ink tints. Other here and draw. Oh, it would be my birthday. My 62nd birthday, when I can start drawing Social Security to supplement my art income. Whoops, sorry. When I can, I miss the mark by a little bit every month, Kathy. So once I'm able to supplement with the Social Security, then I will once again be able to do things like, like not buy hamburger. But until then, I eat hamburger. When I can afford it. No, I don't. I mean, things are that dire. People are very, very kind. And I do sell art. So sometimes I do better at selling art than other times. And it's those other times. The coronavirus has been both helpful and hurtful in that more people are at home, time on their hands, but they also have less money. So again, helpful and hurtful to all of us. But we're all sort of learning a new way of being as well. We're all learning about, a little more about self-reliance. We're learning about possibly growing our own foods. There's a lot of good that's actually coming out of this. Families are spending more and more time together, which is good for kids. I try to look at the good that's coming out of it. We're discovering that no, you really don't have to go to an office to work. You can work from home remotely if you have a good computer system and access to the internet. You can go to school. You can do all of these things that we used to. And in the meantime, with so many of us off the roads, our air is better, our water is cleaner. There's good stuff that's coming out of it. Anyway, I could look at this book all day, guys. It is just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Just, you could look at it and never see everything. Never see anything or everything. I mean, here's a guy standing out on his balcony. I don't know if you can see him or not. Standing out on the, standing. What's he going to do? He's like hanging onto the doorway. Oh, no, he's taking a selfie. I don't know what he's doing. Gonna fall off. Be careful. There's a guy riding by in his hot air balloon. All sorts of strangeness. Anyway, all right. We should color something, huh? Look at this page. I love this page. Of course I would. Yeah, that definitely. Okay. This really cries out for watercolors. It really does. What do you think? You think we should color it with watercolors? Oh, I think we'll just choose a page. I think this page will do. Your neighbors. I was looking the other day at how huge Canada is. Oh my goodness. Actually, I was looking pretty seriously at citizenship. I was looking, what do you have to do to become a Canadian citizen? Just in case. Okay, let's oh yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. I gotta do ink tints on this. I feel terrible sitting Kathy, yes, I believe me, I would never let him run me out of my country. Not in a gajillion years. Okay. But that said, I did sort of look at. Okay. Let's see. Now, is there any rule that says these have to be gray buildings? No. They could be brick colored. So that is not brick colored. Yeah, absolutely country. I agree with you. 100%. Okay, so this is the baked earth. Ooh. Ink tints will not bleed through, so shall I. Ooh, I don't know. Yes, I shall. No, I want brown. Sorry. I want, is it Natter Brown? See what we can do in this. Sepia. Sepia. Haven't used sepia in a long, long time. Sepia. India. Sepia. All right, I'm going to come in the shadows with sepia. We'll see if I'm crazy or not. Well, I think we all know the answer to that. All right, so this is sepia is a very sort of darkish, shadowy brown color. And then I'm also going to grab the dark chocolate and just add a very light oops, yeah, move that over. Okay, so you can't really see that yet, but you will be able to. All right, now I'm going to add some baked earth to these bricks. Now, they could, oh, I need some sepia there as well. Where'd the sepia go? Never forget your undershadows. And I would like to pay for a gift. Well, Shara, given how generous you are and how generous you've been, I would like to maybe give a few of these pages away myself as well. So in this particular case, I'm going to ask you to save your money. But if you would be so kind, or if you want to, you could definitely help me do that. We'll do that in about 5 minutes, maybe. We'll give away a set of the new drawings. What do you think? That way, okay, cool. All right, so give me about 5 minutes, and then we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm pulling in a little more brown of the dark brown there. And then I also want some of the willow to sort of accompany that bit of red. What I'm going for is a more like a masonry brick. And then I can add some other colors in. You know, a little bit of black, a little bit of accent, stuff like that on the second coat. I'm also going to add toward the center I'm going to do this silver. I'm not going to worry about the fact that I'm going a little bit over it. And notice I'm not worrying about except for keeping it off the windows itself. And then this is going to, sorry about that. That's going to be something else. So, there's the willow. Bring in a little of the willow there. Just adding sort of hints of color. And then I also want the amber, which is even lighter. Just going to come in on either side. Like that. Now, it doesn't even look like there's any. So I'm guessing it's YouTube having issues. Today. So pretty. Love Inktense. Just because, I mean, and you saw it's just a couple of little light coats. Only, there we go. Just a couple of little light coats. Try to keep it off the sign. It's okay. We can fix that later. Inktense is so magic. You know, they might actually, Jill, the tritone pencils. Jill has asked about the tritone pencils. They might. I love the tritones. They're Kohinoor tritone pencils. Or actually, I don't know that they're the only ones that make tritones. They're just the ones I know about. But yeah, they'd be beautiful. But all of these pen and ink books like this always cry watercolor to me. See, look at that. Oh, I just love it. Just love the way that turns out. And then, because it would have kind of a gnarly roof, right? So we could use the, let's see. How about the, I want to use the willow. I want to use something dark. I think maybe the oak. Yeah, that's the bark. The bark is too dark. The bark is too dark, so We'll go with the oak. I love that. I like it. They made rhymes. Sorry. I'm a nut. Some days you feel like a nut. Oh. Sometimes you don't. All right, so we'll do this. And actually, I'm just sort of going where the shadows are. And Colin has put those in. Lovely gentleman that he is. As an artist, one of the reasons why I really, truly enjoy these kind of books, which features just the bizarre, is I love the way that his mind works. You know what I mean? I love the way that an artist's mind works. How does he think to create some of the worlds that that he does? All right, so this is just a little bit of saddle brown that I'm throwing in with that oak to sort of brown it up. Because this I'm picturing as sort of a shingle roof. And so that's a little bit of the mustard. You know, I've always got to use that a little bit. We use some of the saddle brown around there. I'm a little concerned that my roof is going to come out a little close to the same coloring as my house, but I go quiet on you when I'm concentrating. You can really see how beautiful the artwork is when you can add a little bit of color to it. And of course, I like Inktense because it's so immediately satisfying. And I like to mix colors on the page. All right, see, now that did turn out more, pretty much as an exact duplicate of the colors that are in the bottom half. So maybe when it dries, it'll be a little bit different, but I can always change it up. In the meantime, I can do something really cool down here with like stained glass windows. And so maybe do what is this? This is the iris blue. So we'll take a little bit of that, dab it off, and maybe do the 32. So we'll do the 32 in blue. And then we can do the this is the silicon yellow. I just picked a yellow at random, right? And just do the little, I know you probably can't see these. And there's no, I don't think there's any way I could get close enough to where you could see them. But what I did is I just used a little yellow on those sun things. And then maybe the rest of that glass is just white, or it could be some other color, like let's say let's say it's chili red. Now, obviously, I am not able to be super precise. I don't need to be. I can just give hints of color when it's this small, because nobody's going to be down here looking at it with a microscope or a magnifying glass. And if they are, then they'll just see that it looks like little stained glass, right? Where is my phone? I don't know. Right here. Right here. Oh, the giveaway. Duh. Is that what you want? Hang on. Hey, lady, you got lost in the interest, but remember to check chat. LOL. Okay, wait. The book there. Oh, Verica. The book is, yeah, it's Colin Thompson. Okay. I have troubles with Inktense or the water brush too many. Oh, and it dries too quick. The only real answer to that one, Leah, is Inktense or the water brush too many. Oh, all right. So you've got a water brush that is spitting too much water, or it's not, and once you get it on the page, it's drying too quick. That is sorry. Part of the reason why I've got this one, by the way, because y'all know I get these, right? There is a welt the size of a walnut under here where I got stung by a mosquito outside. And I keep scratching it and it's breaking the blood vessels, and I apologize. Yeah, so the only answer to that one, Leah, really is practice. Practice on something that you're not super fond of, or make a copy of a page, because part of it could be the water, the paper. Every paper reacts differently under Inktense, and so sometimes you can spread it pretty easily, and other times it sinks right in. And but you can mitigate that in a couple of ways. One of the first ones is to color directly on the page, like I do, and spread it around that way. The other thing is to blend, because you can't, you kind of have to wait. If you miss the window and you end up with a hard edge, you have to wait for it to dry and then go back in and try and fix it. And try different water brushes, because they all act just a little bit differently. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but all right, one of the things that I want to do is I want to use a little bit of blue, like a steel, but no, actually I want to, what do I want? I want a Payne's gray. And don't be afraid to tap off. If you take it directly off a pencil, like this, tap off. And then because I just want to add a hint of a blue shade to this glass. But I don't want to change it altogether. And then there's stuff on the inside. So I could use that. But this is, see, the sun is shining right there. So I'm just going to color that for right this very second with just a hint of yellow. To give the impression that it's being hit by sunshine. Okay, or that there's somebody home, that there's lights on. All right, and yeah, it sinks in right away. Yeah, that is, it really does help, and that's how I had to finally get around that issue in a lot of different ways. Is why I started putting it directly on the page, in mixing my colors actually on the page. Now, one of the things I do want to do is all of these areas Oops, I think I had it out. All right, so this is the Payne's Gray. All of these areas, I want these to be, and I'm really, really just using the weight of the pencil. Not pressing at all, just the weight of the pencil to put a little bit, even take your other fingers off of it. So there's no chance you're going to be pressing it down. And do your window, your concrete work. So this is, areas that are concrete. So this is the Payne's Gray. You could leave it. You could just leave it the grayscale that it is. And then here, you can make that darker yellow because there's obviously a light coming in from that basement. But then just fade it out onto the sidewalk. So now you're going to start. Always, here's another thing, Leah. When you are trying to blend colors close like this, always start with your lightest shade and work your way out. Away from it. Another thing that helps me is I almost am always stroking my color in one direction or the other, but not necessarily back and forth. Does that help? Okay, good. Christine says the sun is shining and look out of the window and think, yes, it does. The sun is shining and look out the window and think, yes, it does. Yeah, I try not to scrub if I can help it with anything that I do, mostly because I don't want to peel the paper, and that is one of the quickest ways to peel paper is to just get a little too rough with it, and so I just stroke in one, like the concrete. Concrete is Payne's Gray. It's sort of a bluey gray when you look at it. And these are the concrete. They could be wood, but to me, they're concrete. I don't know why. They're probably wood. They probably should be wood. But in my world, they're gray. And then the pipes are going to be this sort of neutral gray. Once again, just the pencil weight. Oh, you know what? Actually, those pipes could be copper. What do I have that's copper? Baked earth? Yeah, baked earth. Baked earth is copper. Ooh, let's go with that. That's not it. Is that it? That's the red oxide. No, not the red oxide. Say no, it's not the red oxide. Run for your lives. Don't let it be the red oxide. Okay. Now I am putting that down with a very heavy hand because I want this to look like copper pipe, even though it probably wouldn't be. But in my world, if I can have concrete ledges on a wood building, then I can make my pipe copper. And I have not forgotten about the giveaway. We will do that here in just a second. Let me just get my... So I just colored directly on there. And then I just don't fuss with it. Okay. See, and I like the way the ink tends, you know, it sort of adds some natural shadow weirdness. When you're coloring a large area like this, you can, and yes, I have not forgotten that I forgot to do the thing. When you're coloring a large area like this, you can afford to get away with splotchiness because it looks like, you know, it just looks like shadows. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, let's do a giveaway of a couple of the pages. Now, these will be PDF. You need to be able to receive them and print, right? And it's for one each of these two brand new drawings that are in my Etsy shop now. By the way, happy Labor Day to all of the Americans. This is Labor Day weekend here in the United States. And so enter, wait until you see me type, go, 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 and then enter a number between 1 and 50. And the person who gets the closest to the actual number without going over will be our winner. And since they are individual PDFs, if you don't want to give me your email, but you can use Messenger on Facebook, I can send them to you that way as well. Okay, so does everybody know the rules? And is everybody ready? And I don't want you to type in ready. I'm just going to type in go, go, go. Remember, one number per person. Don't change your number between 0 and 50. Go, go, go. If anybody would like a set of these drawings. Oh, that's good. So far, at least 2 people. Y'all are making me feel so popular. I'm kidding. Hang on. Wait. I can't right now. Shara, I can't right now. Because I got the computer tied up doing other stuff. Alrighty, and once again, we're entering numbers. Well, actually, there's, yeah, between 1 and 50. Okay, all right, I will look later. Okay. And what have you done now? Okay. Stop. Stop. Okay. That's funny. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop. Let's see. My friend Shara, she's so funny. She's actually one of the sweetest people you will ever meet. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. No, music was not the right selection, Christine. Cancel. 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 Thank you. All right, go. Okay. About time. Jeez Louise. Okay. This is random.org, the true random number generator, a number between, 1 and 50. And it generated number 7. So the person who got closest without going over is no one, because everybody went over. Take 2. All right, and go. Oh, look, there's 3 more people who can possibly enter. Hello, everybody. We are doing a random drawing for a set, a PDF set of, oh, duh. Never mind. She's right. Actually, no, we're going to go with a new number. New number. Everybody, we're going with a new number. While you're entering those numbers, I'm going to go pay some rent on my copy. I'll be right back. And Shara, thank you. Oh. Okay, I am back. All right, and I just know we don't have that many people here, or actually, and a lot of people did already buy it. So, okay, and we are going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. And this time, if we don't get a winner, I will do what Shara said, which of course makes okay. With all right, the number, by the way, was number 6, and I am coming up with the fabulous idiot as the winner of with number 5. She got close without going over. Is that right? I'm assuming that that is the truth here. Anyway, so like I say, I know I have your name somewhere. I usually use this mostly in Dee Dee's stream because there's so many people who come in there. I can't find Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, you won. Hi, Lisa. And you know what? I knew that, right? I knew that. Yes, you won, my dear. So if you would be so kind as to either contact me on Facebook or, through Messenger, direct message me on Facebook, or you can write to me at CLAldridgeArt at gmail.com. Jeez Louise, Christine. And I will I will email them to you, or I can messenger them to you as well, because they're not huge, gigantic files like books. The books are the reason why I can't send books via messenger is because the files are just simply too big, and Facebook won't allow it. So, all right. So that was one set. We will give away another set here before too long, so don't despair. And yeah, they are PDF. I love the way it looks like the sunlight actually does shine across the sidewalk. I did good there. My goodness. What? Let's see. Oh, the corner shop. It's got to have a red, right? It's got to have a red. It's so hard to decide because any way I look at it, I'm going to possibly lose the lettering. So I'm thinking that what I should do is just something very light. Perhaps do a lovely blue, do a blue sign, and have it be the corner shop. At least if I do a blue, the lettering might come out. Now I just used the pencil weight for that. And so what I was hoping for is that I would leave the lettering light enough to where it actually not only looks like an old sign, but that it could possibly be, a lighter blue or a faded white, a dirty white kind of thing. And these are crying out for just a little bit of yellow color. These windows. It's amazing how you don't see some of these little details until after you are, you've already got stuff going. Like for instance, I didn't even realize that I had forgotten the bricks down here. And add a little dark chocolate. Nope, that's madder brown. Not that one. Sepia. That I already did that. Where is it? Baked earth. Yeah. Definitely want some of that. Okay. That'll do for right now. We can always twist and tweak later. Just add a little bit of that. Come down. The other thing, Leah, if you're still here, you just need to really be, and when you practice, you'll get really good at being light with your water brush. Okay, so obviously I'm going to be adding windows and things like that, but let's do another house. And like this is all sort of one house that is connected. It's all the same kind of stone. And your son is it? Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I happen to know that your son is very thoughtful. A stinky butt. He's actually very thoughtful. He is a nice, he's a nice young man. You've done a nice job with him. He brings his mother food, and and he gets her mail and does nice things, thoughtful things. Let's see here. Dr. Palfrey's leeches, bloodletting while you wait. Oh, yum. And of course, I didn't even look to see, by the way, what this says. Purveyors of fine goods. This is the corner shop, number 32, Purveyors of fine goods. This is Dr. Palfrey's leeches, bloodletting while you wait. I'd forgotten. So cute. Okay. And what is going on in this window? I'm guessing it's a dog. It's a dog waiting for you to come home. And wait, what's that? A gargoyle? Looks like a gargoyle. And there's a cat of some kind. Huh. Just fascinating. Oh, geez, I just looked at the time. Okay, there. Do you guys want to do one more giveaway, or would you rather have just because I've got a coupon also for the books and stuff, not the individual drawings, but I've got a 25% off coupon for the books. because I could do one more drawing giveaway, but it's 4 o'clock, and so technically it's my going off time. Do we know if I know that Jo Beth must be feeling better because I saw her post a video. Oh, the book is Colin Thompson's coloring book. It is currently out of print, but apparently Shara has found a stash available at Etsy. Otherwise, you can get some of his work in one of the new special editions of Coloring Heaven magazine. But this is Colin Thompson is responsible for the Ravensburger puzzles. That is the artist. That's who this is. And Ravensburger is apparently a place, or maybe Ravensburger is the manufacturer of puzzles. I honestly don't know. I don't have any. I just happen to love his artwork, and this is really, I mean, sort of right here. This is indicative of really what his work is. Kim, hello. How are you? Nice to see you, by the way. And Lisa, yeah, I mean, I realize I didn't give you a proper welcome. Welcome. I'm very glad that you're here. And once again, do we know? Because, like I say, I'm happy to continue on for a little bit, but I don't want to go over. I don't want to go. I don't want to undercut Jo Beth. And also, I'm going to go ahead and do another. I'm going to go ahead and do another drawing. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we currently have 26 people. So number between 1 and 50, first person under. Don't type anything till you see me type go, go, go. And hopefully there aren't, be sure to make sure that you are on live chat and not top chat like I am. I want to be on live chat. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. And go, go, go. And this is, by the way, this content is for a set of my drawings, not for this book. Yeah, no, this is for a set of my drawings. Everybody's going, oh wait, it occurred to me that was a little confusing. Yeah, no, that book is very precious. Oh boy, that stopped the numbers, didn't it? I should not say that. I don't know that to be true. Yeah, so it's for PDF version of my two new drawings, as opposed to this particular book. Although this book is available apparently through Etsy. And hi Fern, and hi Catherine, and hi all the other folks that are here. Okay, and I'll give you just a couple minutes. I have not seen Jo Beth come live, so I'm assuming that she is not yet on, but I also have my notifications turned off for the purpose of streaming. So okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And and we are going to generate a new number. This is random.org. And number 3. Boy, oh, and Fern hits it right on the nose. My goodness. Fern Dick, you are our winner. Winner, chicken dinner. So I will ask you to either contact me via Messenger on Facebook or drop me an email at CLAldridgeArt at gmail.com. Congratulations, Fern. Oh, so it was for a set, Kim, it was for a set of my drawings, or my 2 new drawings from my Etsy shop. Otherwise, they're on sale in my Etsy shop now. And yeah, so there's currently 9 brand new drawings in there, or 9 new drawings that are not yet in any book. And so I'm working my way toward the next book. And yes, there's new Bodalias. And both of those, by the way, are in the description. There's links to both of these in the description of this video, and Shara is putting them in there. Thank you, Shara. So once again, to review, it has been an absolutely wonderful day of wonderful happy mails, starting with these beautiful pages. And it was just a fun day when Dee Dee did this. And it was, I didn't know she didn't want me to be specific. But had I been doing it, what I would have done is I would have done like a golden yellow and an apricot color on the flower with sort of red under here. And then, of course, this would be green in the stem. But I like Dee Dee's version of it as well. And she used all those same colors. So I absolutely love it. Yeah, these books are very, very cool with paper in them, and of course they're designed for cutting apart, collaging, doing things like that. That's what all of those are for. All right, so there were these beautiful pages. Then we had the world-shattering news that, yeah, the Pablos are nice, but and let's see, where are they? Oh no. Looked at the polychromos, the real ones, which I was then able to direct compare to my Deli knockoff polychromos. And in my personal artist opinion, for ease of use, certainly for cost point, color saturation, all of that type of thing, these are exactly the same pencil. $26. I don't know. I think this was $50, something along those lines. So 72 pencils for half the price of 24 of these. Granted, these are absolutely drop dead gorgeous, but this is the same paint on the outside. The only difference between these two pencils is that the Delis are a little bit shinier as far as when they're laid down, but color saturation. Now, I don't know about light fastness because that's all in the beginning of this video. But because I'm not going to keep any of this stuff around, I don't use my colored pencils that way. Now here I do want to say this. If I were an artist who actually made finished artwork on commission using colored pencils, I would always opt for the polychromos or something with a good brand name reputation, because I would never want to say to somebody, yes, I colored, I made this work with a bargain brand, but for my personal use, I'm going to go for the bargain brand because I don't think that these are any better quality-wise than these. So I will say that. So we looked at those and we swatched, well, we didn't swatch them, but I showed you the swatches of them. This is a special set, and these came absolutely courtesy of my dear friend Shara, who is so generous and a very kind person. She really is. And then, of course, there's this, which is just, I spent probably 3 hours looking at it yesterday with my little magnifier, and just thinking, how does his mind work? He obviously loves libraries, and maybe when he was a little kid, he built worlds in his mind out of books. But he's imagined all of these little creatures living in the walls and what their little existences must be like, and how would they get in and out. And he obviously loves doors and all these old wooden doors. And this is what sort of tied me up, looking for hours yesterday. 20,000 Leaks Under the Sea. Leaks, Leeks. The Red Kales in the Sunset. War and Peas, as in Peas. The Cafe Aubergine. Let's see. The Wed Pepper of Hamlin. No, the Pied Pepper. The Pied Pepper of Hamlin. For the Pied Piper. How Green Was My Valley. How Greens Was My Valley. That's it. Much Ado About Knitting. The Spy who came in from the cold and got a warm cardigan. Gone with the Wine for Gone with the Wind. I mean, these are all names of famous books, right? Oh my God. I need to go. Anthony and Carburetor for Anthony and Cleopatra. Lady Chatterley's Rover. I'm sorry. These just bore me. Oh, I had such a good time yesterday. The Hair of Castor Bridge. The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. The Lizard of Oz. I love this man's. I love this man's sense of humor. Oh my gosh. And of course, these are all books that I am familiar with. All right, everybody. I thank you very much to all of you for joining me today, for doing a little bit of coloring in this absolutely gorgeous book. Thank you so much, Shara. And you can see that it really does come to life under color. And I can hardly wait to continue this on. I haven't actually been so enthusiastic about wanting to color a page since Jane Hankins. So yeah, I just love that. I mean, I impressed the hell out of myself with that sun. Or the light coming out of the basement there. Anyway, I know that you have other places and other things to do on Sundays. So I do thank you so much for sharing some time with me. It is a long weekend. I do want to say, please, everybody, I know that we're all impatient, but please stay safe. Do the things that you need to do to keep yourself and your family. We had a lady in the coloring world who she and her entire family got it, and they all survived, but not before she said that she actually made her will during the time that she was sickest because she was afraid she wasn't going to make it. So with that in mind, please always stay safe, all of you. And until we meet again, color something pretty with polychromos, with delis, with inktense, with polys, or with prismas, with anything that you like, but color something pretty. Bye, everybody. Shara, thank you, mods.